Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Rivka's Craft Corner. I am going to be a little bit gracious and let you hear my husband for, about 5 minutes.
Yeah, go for it.
Here you go, hon. For that.
Yes, sir. You didn't even get the oven panning set up. Actually, the real reason is, guess who's late getting out of bed this morning? And it wasn't. Yes, I can say what I want. You left me in control. She's complaining about what I'm saying here, and I'm just going to say that's just too bad. Good morning, everybody. We're saying hello to Robert, Oddie, Nicole, and Deborah so far that I can see. And Ali. Ali's there too? I didn't see her name. Excuse me, a little bit of a cough. I am told Ali's there, so hello, and I'm told Renee should be coming on too. And so, as you can see, there's not a lot actually spaced out here. We have, and I think she's going to be pouring resin today. So all I have to show you at the moment is her cute little resin packs. Now it looks like she's got this kind of organized here. Whoop! You know what? I can't see very well without my glasses, and I can't see what I'm doing without. Yeah. When I go to look up close, I need to take my glasses off. So currently, looking up close here, it looks like she's got some resin poured here already, and part of it is like she's got little. I think there's an amethyst in there. She buys these little amethysts online, and so she uses tiny little gemstones for eyes, but the rest that you can see would be resin in that. That's one project that she looked. I don't know which one of these she's going to be doing, by the way. And here's another one that's kind of organized, ready to go. There's all little ice creams. And she's experimenting. She's got like glitter in this first one here. Oh, I'm not showing you that very well. Bring it over. Why does this thing go backwards? Okay, so little ice block things. Tip for those with children, don't let them eat this. It's not ice cream, despite what it looks like. Don't even lick it. Now this one, she's very proud of this one at the moment. I don't know who she's making this for, if anyone in particular, but as you can see, she's got these little. It's a sea ocean theme. She's got all these little seahorses and little shells in it, and she's made a lovely blue all the way around the edge there. What else have we got here? This looks. No, this is just a mold. I don't know. What would you call that mold? I was thinking cat, but cats don't have rounded ears unless we're talking like Maine Coons or something.
It's supposed to be a frog.
Okay, I was just informed it's supposed to be a frog. If you can make a frog out of that, you're much more talented than I am. Okay? Now, again, I don't know what this is meant to be. It looks in the background like some kind of flower. It's got all little gold flecks to it, so it's very pretty. It's got a mixture of purple and red and a little bit of blue around the edge. And that one I think should be taking out because it looks like it's ready to come out.
No.
It's not.
Not yet.
I am informed by the expert herself that it is not currently ready. So that could be an issue. Okay, and the final one that is down here in front, that to me looks like when you cut open a geode. That is exactly what it reminds me of. Okay, we have places here in Australia. There's a place up on the Atherton Tablelands. It's actually called Atherton. You go into one of the stores there. Okay, and there's a geode in there big enough that a child could sit inside of it. It's huge. I have no idea what it's worth. At least I don't know what it's worth now. I know 10 years ago or so, 15 years ago, they were trying to sell it for about $22,000. So if anyone wants a geode big enough for that, it's probably $30-something thousand now, you know. And we've all got that in our back pockets, so why not? Am I right? So that's all we've got here so far. The other things that she's got arranged around the place is set up is, this looks like the koala one. Someone's been very clever and made the entire mold into the shape of a koala. Okay? And my lovely wife has loaded up all their little eyes and noses, except for, what happened there? There's a piece got in there. It's just sort of loose. And I'm not going to be silly enough to try to turn it upside down to get it out, because that could really ruin things. But this one here appears to have something has fallen down inside of it. And I don't know where from, because there's nothing on this roof that, I mean, the roof is clean. The floor, not so much. But the roof is definitely very clean. So I don't know where it fell from. Okay, so I'll put that down there in the way for when she gets back, so that she'll have to move it back out of the way. And we have here an entire random collection. I don't know what method she actually stores things under. I'm going to open up her little random collection. Now, see these things here? We buy these at the local store. Not the stuff inside, just the box. So you can see, if I hold it up, what was inside the box. It's Mum's favourite melting moments. Somebody here in this town makes really, really nice biscuits. Or cookies, you might call them. They're a kind of shortbread, and inside, it's... would you say a vanilla-flavoured cream that kind of sets hard? Would you call it? No, really, really nice. Okay. So I don't know if anybody ever maybe wants one of those as a little treat surprise, possibly. They also make them with a passion fruit flavour. If you've ever tried it, they're absolutely brilliant. But wouldn't make it through customs, you don't think? Maybe. We won't tell them. You know? We'll put one on the outside of the box as a bribe to get it through customs. So this is just, I don't know why she stores, there seems to be no pattern to what's in here. I mean, it's just like, does it fit in the container? It's all good.
It actually has stored coverminders that are not finished.
Ah, here we go. I'm told this one is for... Yeah. This one's for coverminders that are not finished, apparently. So there you have that. There's an amazing amount of things just on this desk. All right. And there's, in this room, okay, so you've got the desk that I'm actually sitting at, and the very comfortable chair, by the way. Very comfortable chair. It's got armrests and it's got rollers. It's one of the office chairs. You can lift it up and down and lean it back and forwards. I don't recommend leaning it too far back or forwards. Might fall out of it. But then next to me is the computer where I can actually see what I'm doing. It tells me that I've been live and talking for 8 minutes and 27 seconds, which is possibly longer than I've ever talked at any time in my life straight. So give me a thumbs up for that at the very least, because I do talk a fair amount, but I don't talk this long for this amount. Usually because if I'm discussing something, as my wife knows, I'm always right, and so I don't have to say very much. And you should have heard the comment from the background. Is when she's busy somewhere else and she can't do anything about it, I can say whatever I like. Hello, Gail. Possibly like vanilla Oreos. A little bit different. My wife can tell you, but I've never actually tried an Oreo. Is the vanilla cream similar to the Oreo cream center? A little bit softer. And probably more of it. It's like the layer of cream is as thick as the biscuits, and the biscuits are about an inch thick, roughly, nearly. They're pretty big biscuits. And so I'll just hold this up and give you an idea of the size. Here's my hand right next to it. They fit sideways in this box, and you only fit about 10 of them in there. They're huge biscuits. Now, I know this is meant to be a resin pouring video, but guess who's never poured resin? And I'm going to tell you now, if I start and try, there's going to be screams erupting from next door very soon. Because whatever I did would be an absolute waste of resin. All I know is that some resin is mixed together in 1-to-1 ratio, and some is 2-to-1 ratio, and you can get other ratios, but I have absolutely no idea which is which, and I'm going to... Oh, she's doing the 3-to-1 ratio, apparently, but again, I wouldn't know which one was the 3 and which one was the 1, and given what resin can do to your skin, I'm not going to experiment to find out. So she's got these huge bottles on the floor ready to go, and I'm going to pick up one. Okay, show you what it is. Okay, so this is part A, Justresin. As you see, she's got quite a large bottle here. This is, I'm not sure how big this is. This is a 5-liter or a 1.32 gallon bottle. Okay, and the other one is just as big. Seriously, and this must be part B, therefore. And I'm a little concerned. Oh, it got me. It got me. There's a little bit that's been running down the side, and I think I've got a little bit of dried resin on my fingertip. We'll find out soon if it burns or not. But that's, again, 5 liters, part B, slow set, down here on the floor. Why do I let my wife play with dangerous chemicals? I don't think this is a good idea. Okay, so now, for those of you who don't know, and I think everybody actually does know, my wife also does diamond painting, and since she's got a multitude of diamond painting pens, one of which I have found here, just here. Isn't that pretty? So it's got the little tip there that you used to pick the diamonds up with. This one here at the end, supposedly, oh, it's not one of those, is it? Yes, it is. It's got a little hollow. I'm not sure if you can make that out. It's got a little hollow at the tip. Just turn it slightly. There you go. Supposedly, people who are talented can pick up 3 diamonds at once and put them down. And I figured by the time I picked up 3 diamonds with the end of that thing and put them down in the right location, I could have probably put 4 or 5 down with the single tip. I don't know about you. So, oh, hello to Helen and Gail, and who else came in? I can't make this screen scroll up. I know somebody came in while I've been chattering away, just looking at things, but I can't tell you who. Because, hold on, I might. No, I'm not going to try scrolling up. I'm not going to touch the computer. Who knows what's happened here? So, I got in trouble last time I did something to the computer. Here's another project that's recently been worked on. The ice cream. My wife is giggling in the background. I don't know if you can hear her, but she can't move from where she is. So that'll give you an idea of where she is. And there's nothing she can do about what I'm doing or saying in here. This is live, ladies and gentlemen. And she's going to have to hurry up and finish what she's doing because otherwise I've got this entire show. I don't know how many likes we'll get on it afterwards. Could be fun. So, I'm going to ask what people have been doing over the last 24 hours because if I say this morning, most of you, like, morning was ages ago. Forget about it. I've moved on since then. And some of you are at the evening. And some of you it's nighttime. I've only ever once stayed up to watch something at 2 a.m. and that was way back when I was madly into soccer. So let's find out what people have been doing. Yes, that's an interesting comment, Oddie. Would you like to know what Oddie said there? What? Oddie said, I see nature is keeping her hostage. And unfortunately, Oddie, there is no amount of ransom you can pay for that. You just have to pay the price. You know, I was actually telling my wife about a little skit I saw on TV the other day. Excuse me, we have someone phoning, so this is going to go completely undone at the moment. Sorry about that, but there aren't 3 people in the house, so with my wife indisposed, I had to go answer the phone, and guess what? There are some very impatient people out there because the phone rang like 4 times before I got to it. 2? Well, it wasn't that often anyway, let me just say that. And I picked it up, and then I got the dial tone. I was like, I used to, when I was making phone calls, like way back when they had, for these are the people, like, this, I'm going to let on a little bit of how old I am. I remember being able to get you'd hold up the handset, you would put your finger in the little dial thing, and you had to turn it around, all the way around, and then let go of it, and then find the next number, put your finger in that little dial thing and turn it around. And so when people went to that amount of effort to make a phone call, they hung on to that phone until someone answered or it rang out. Because it was an awful lot of effort to go around to the dial edge and let go again, especially if they had these dinky little holes that you could just barely fit the end of your finger into. So, yeah, cold calls. Cold calls, Helen, I agree. What is a mad kitty? Is that a diamond painting? Yeah. Okay, so we've got diamond painting, loom knitting, housework, and cleaning truck and moving it from the snow. Do you know what? Why don't you just ban snow like we did here in Queensland? Snow is not allowed in this part of the state, or part of the country.
Hello.
It's against the law, I think. My wife's back. Who would like to hear my wife? Come on, thumbs up for my wife, or I'm just holding this place to... No, actually, I'm going to let go, because what have we done here? 17 and a half minutes. New world record! And now, your host.
Well, you got your fix today, a major fix today with his joking today. Hi, Helen. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Oh, thanks, Audie. Well, anyways, back to what I was doing. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Rifka's Craft Corner. Yes, I know I said that before, but long story short, I'm here. Okay, we are going to go get myself some gloves first. Aw, that's so awesome that my husband got you to relax. I was pretty sure Renee might come on, but I'm guessing she's not at the moment. Okay, guys, I originally would have done a diamond painting. But yesterday I was in a mood, okay? Yesterday I was dealing with a lot of stuff. We were looking for a house. I was so tense. I didn't know what to do. So I was like, I'm going to do diamond painting. And not diamond painting. I'm going to go do resin work. So this is how this has turned out so far. And I'm going to be working on this. And I'm going to be doing it. I love the way this looks on the outside here. But I will be putting some color to it now. Like a white or something. This is going to have a cover over it. Basically, it's a little Animal Crossing thing. I am also going to be working on this right here and finish these up right here so I can start getting them ready for selling. I was so stressed out, Helen. I was so stressed out yesterday. And I normally love running right to diamond painting, but I was in the mood to do my resin work. major. And someone told me they loved unicorns. So I'm thinking of making a unicorn too today, if I can. And the one she liked was purple, so I'm going to be making that little purple unicorn right there. So, and I'm going to finish this up. I'm so excited about this one. But yeah, house hunting has not been going very well. I have made a sale, guys. I made a sale. I'm very happy to say I made a sale. Now, what happened to my spoon? Are you my spoon? Yes, you're my spoon. Honey, bring me the whatever you call it. It'll come to me.
Which whatever you call it would you like?
It's something to wipe this off.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
No worries.
So we are starting off with a resin project. In the mood for resin. I normally would do. Okay, let me make certain they see what I'm doing.
Looks like it. Don't drip too far.
Can you? That'll work.
I'll put these back here.
So what I thought about doing is, because I was in that type of mood where I needed to do something to get my mind off of looking for houses, because believe me or not, my husband and I are looking for a house that's decent enough to hold all the things that we need. Now, we are interested in trying to get everything situated. I have a lot of people to send to, which is very interesting. And I get paid this Monday, so I'll be sending a lot of things in the mail that day. I'm not going to do anything stupid. Also, with the bank, they closed my debit card, so I can't use my debit card. Oh, thank you, Robert. It's good to see all of you. So if Renee gets on, she knows what I'm doing. She knows I'm going to be doing her resin work. I normally would be doing this on Friday. I'm not ready for it yet.
There you go.
Yeah. Well, what's going on is the bank goes and says, we need proof of something. Well, I finally got hold of the one company that kept trying to take money out of my bank. Without my permission. I've told them to close it. You know, the ones I told you about, the one I kept mentioning? Well, long story short, I told them, listen, I asked this company to close it. They didn't close it for 6 months. They finally, after I threatened lawsuit, closed it. And it was for my other business I had. It didn't take off. It's really slow, and I have until the end of this year to use that business, and I just haven't. I might change it to my artwork instead. Change the business to my artwork, because I love working with my art. And guys, working with resin is artwork. Working with resin is my artwork. Oh, I'm going to have to clean that. I didn't think you were running. Okay, whatever. So, I am here. I am happy. How is everyone doing today? So, this morning, like my husband said, I got up a little late. I I made it for my live, but then I had to be indisposed for a couple minutes, about 17 minutes. I apologize for that, guys. But when nature calls, nature calls. Nature calls, and you can't stop nature. Well, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of doing, okay, I have one called Indulgence Lifestyles, okay, and that is actually a website. It's something for selling selling jewelry. But sadly, guys, I wasn't able to get it going. And right now I'm working on mixing this. I've had a hot cup of coffee, guys. That's what wakes me up. Normally I would be doing, it's time to whip it up. Well, you know what? That includes, believe it or not, that includes resin work. Did you know that? Would you say this is stuff that I have work in progresses? I have work in progresses? I have work in progresses? Would you say I had work in progresses there? So that's what I'm doing. I'm time to whip it up, time to get some of this stuff done. And I have someone who ordered one of my beautiful things. These two is going to Renee. She ordered them. They're going to her. She loved them. She loved how it was worked on. And it doesn't matter if it's diamond paintings or if it's some people, when they do time to whip it up, they have yarn. They work on yarn stuff. Am I right? So, and I've already been asked. I've already been asked by Renee. She goes, "Could you make me one of those? What is it called? Oh, it'll come to me. Sorry, guys. My brain is not functioning in the mornings. So here's the thing I have right here. I am right now working on this first. These two first, because I want these to be mailed out on Monday to Renee, who has been awesome. Dismiss. That's my alarm clock telling me I need to be online. Don't you love how I have an alarm clock telling me I need to be online? So this is what my goal is, guys. I have a lot of people to send to. A lot. I have. No, that's a B. I can make this into. I need to make these into that. Oh, hon, I I understand you. I understand you 100%. In the morning, I am not the best, but oh my word, I am so excited. By the way, something came in the mail the last 2 days ago. What's 1 million? Okay. But something came in the mail the last two days. I just want to make it more sparkly for the person, because they, not too sparkly, but just enough. Yeah, that'll look good. And then add some clear to make it even more sparkly. See, this is one thing I love about working with resin. Sparkle is not a bad thing. And then what I do is I just mix mix it in and make it more organized. Just more sparkly. Something not too overly sparkly, but sparkly enough that it just makes it so nice and pretty and kind of reminds you of rocks. What do you think? Did I do well? Did I do well on this? Or should I do a little bit more? A little bit more resin in here just to make certain it's covered. So anyways, this thing right here is to pop bubbles. So I'm right now popping bubbles. Oh, thank you, gal. Yeah, Renee ordered this. And she says, I want that. And long story short, so this is all Renee's right here. And I want it to look perfect for her before I send it out to her. If that makes sense to anyone. So that's my goal on that. And there's my... Oh, thank you, Robert. Yeah, I love working with resin. If anyone hasn't figured it out, resin is my forte. I run to quite easily. You can ask my husband how many times I've run to my resin work and said, oh, this is going to be gorgeous. So this is what I gotten so far. This is to give you a close-up of it. That is for Renee. She ordered this. She chose how I made this and everything. And she ordered this. And she already paid me for it. So I got paid for this. So the first things first, I am going to go put this over here so it dries. I want it to dry nice and fluid. No spilling, no nothing. So that's number one. Yeah, it's one of my fortes. I love running to resin, and I love doing resin work because it just gives me a sense of when I'm really stressed out. Last night I was talking to Audie, and I said, Audie, I would normally be doing the whip it out. I know what I'm trying to say. I normally would be doing the diamond painting, but this time I just didn't have I didn't have any. Does that make sense, guys? I just didn't feel like doing diamond paintings today. If that makes sense. I've been so stressed out, and one thing that helps me de-stress is resin work. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but I love doing resin. And today, someone is right now, she's mourning after losing 3 members of her family. So, yeah, so right now I'm just doing my resin. I need to work on my resin and turn it in to, yeah. So I'm right now cleaning. As you can tell, I'm cleaning my resin pieces for the next resin. I love working with resin. If you haven't figured that out, it's like I go into a very creative part of myself, if that makes sense. And I love doing diamond paintings, guys. I do. But have you ever, and no, I'm not burned out of it. I love working with diamond paintings, don't get me wrong. But when I was so stressed out, the first thing I ran to was my resin. And working on resin, it helps me become creative. Not that diamond painting doesn't either, but this really makes me creative. And I know I only have an hour and a half, well, actually an hour. Thank you, Helen. So that's what I'm doing today, is I'm doing resin. I feel today is the day I needed to do my resin. I mean, tomorrow I could do my resin too, but today's the day I wanted to, it's called WIP it. It's called WIP it up. Well, WIP means work in progress. You tell me I don't have resin work in progresses, because I know I do. And I have my first Patreon, which I'm very happy to say is Renee. Renee joined my Patreon. Audie just put up my Patreon. And Renee joined my Patreon. And anyone else who wants to join my Patreon, I'm going to let you know there are prizes. If you hit your first year, if you go for the 5, which is the trying to think, is it the platypus? The platypus one, I think, is number 5. And that will give you, after a year being in the Patreon, you get one beautiful handmade item from me. Number 2, Patreon, which is $10 US, of course. You get just give me a minute to think here. You get once every 6 months, you get something from Patreon. And I was thinking like little tiny coasters or something like that for the, and you get to make it any way you want, but it's once every 6 months. That's the $10 one. And the $25 one, once every 3 months, you get something from me, handmade. So it gives you an idea of, and I felt really blessed that Renee, she sent me a message in Patreon, and you know what? I'm going to get my very first friend mail. My very first friend mail. I know who it's from, and I'm excited to say I will be getting my very first friend mail. Really, very first friend mail. I mean, not things I ordered, but very first friend mail. And it's exciting when you think about it, because the person, I feel really blessed that someone wants to send me friend mail. And she goes and says, "This is for when you make me my beautiful," she wants me to make her a Star of David, 3 of them. And I'm like, oh wow. No hair in here. Where did these things come from? I don't even have a piece of hair. Okay. I gotta get the hair out of here. So. So, good morning, everyone. I'm so happy to have you here. So, anyways, I'm just stirring this until it's nice and clear. Yeah, I thought so. I thought they were nice things for the gifts. Because you have a choice. You have a choice. Like, if you want it done a certain way, I can make it whatever way you want. It can't be very expensive, of course, but if you are a Patreon, you get to have like a handmade, a small one, but you get a handmade resin piece from me. Like, you might get one of these type of coasters or something. If you are, you know. So that is ready. Oh, this is so pretty. Look at how those colors just mingle. Oh. I know this is clear, but guys, this is being made into the piece that I'm finishing up for Renee. And what I have is I have so many little pieces of glitter in here, and I just want it to be moved around and make it like really shine for her. And there you go. There's that one piece of resistance. And you can tell when I work with resin, it's like I get into that zone. I get into that zone, and it's just I love it. I absolutely love resin. My husband had me laughing so hard while I was doing, you know, doing my business. He had me laughing so hard. I was listening to him, and he's like, I don't know if I like the fact that my wife is handling hard, dangerous stuff, dangerous chemicals. And I was laughing so hard. He's the one who suggested me to do it. So there you go. That one's almost done. I am so happy about that. Look at that, guys. Seriously, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? It's like everything about it just screams, get me. And it's already bought. It's already bought. Renee bought this one. She's like, that's mine. And she paid for it, and it's already, I just had to finish it up a little bit. I know he did. He was making me laugh while I was on the toilet. Sorry. When I was indisposed, he had me laughing hard. So, yeah. I was like, he that's one thing I love about my husband. He was like, he was like literally getting me giggling, and he had you guys laughing, and it's like it was so funny. So this one's ready. Now I'm going to go put this back up where it needs to go because it needs to harden, and that will take a good 24 hours to be completely hardened, and then that will be ready to be sent to my to Renee. Whew, I'm excited. Honey, I need your help. I really do. He took the part A and he was showing you all of my my stuff. But he didn't realize I was going to need his help. Yeah, he didn't know that, did he?
What is it, Dad? What are we doing?
You hold that.
I will.
Now, I should put on my
Your fancy apron.
My fancy apron before I start that.
You should.
Where is it?
I don't know. I'm going to keep your apron.
Oh, fudge nuggets.
That could be entertaining.
Yeah, that would be entertaining.
Take it out of the room? I think you did. I think you took it out of the room at one stage, Dad.
Yeah. Hun, hand me a rag or something. I have to clean under here.
Oh, a rag. Okay, hold on. I know exactly what's on the rag.
Yeah.
You don't want a dustpan.
No, not a dustpan, baby. I'm trying to think where I might have put my. Is it out on that? Is it out on that rocking chair? Yeah, that's exactly it, Robert. I had it set up that way. I don't know why they fixed it the way they did, but
Okay.
whatever.
Let me move this back out this way. You get up and come this way. Right? And I'll get
But
under and sweep that out.
okay, that did not work. Don't.
No chance, dude.
Don't.
Radio
Seriously,
announcing wonderful
don't.
stuff.
Yeah. Don't do that.
Guess what? Aprons do not fit over electrical cords. Ones are good.
Okay, what was it that you?
I'm gonna get under there and sweep that out. That's what
You can't sweep it. You have to wash it.
Then you can wash it. I'll get some water. Yeah.
So yeah, my Patreon is set up. I guess they set it up Australian, and I told them to set it up with US, but I guess they didn't. Not sure, but I'm okay with that. I can't reach that.
What do you want me to get?
Just rub down there and clean that.
Okay, yeah. All right. Okay.
My husband's cleaning something very quickly.
Yeah, I don't exactly fit in any corners.
No. Is it cleaning?
Sort of.
Just a little bit more.
Oh, that's all I can do for the moment.
Yeah, we'll have to finish cleaning it later. Okay, now I have my husband here who's going to help me pour this into. Yeah, he has the strength. I don't.
What are we doing there?
I need you to pour the A into the A.
Into that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now you have to make certain it's
just fill her up.
Fill her up.
You need this much air?
Just a second. Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, I've got to tilt it back a bit, hon. Otherwise it'll stop suddenly.
Keep going.
Really?
Just a little bit more. Stop.
And that's what I mean.
Now you need to wipe that.
You need to wipe that. Where'd the thing get? I handed it to you. Where'd it go?
Oh, that's no problem, Helen White. Helen Well.
I don't know where you put the rag. It's quite rough. Why is it? Here.
No, we are not using this for resin. We're not using that rag for resin.
Yeah.
We're using a different rag for resin. And I have to do the same here. Where is the...
I said, do you want to get that bit?
Yeah, I can.
Good idea.
So, I don't know if you guys like my work or not, but I'm working on them.
Okay, well, it's just over there.
Yeah. But here's this. So anyways, Renee ordered 2 of my beautiful handmade things. She wants me to make a few more things, which is awesome. I love it. I love working with resin, if you haven't figured that part out.
Excuse me, I'm going to get around this side for a second. Put that back down. All right.
Thank you, dear. Yeah, so guys, you're going to get to watch how I make these cute little... Now, you remember I made this. Do you remember that? Now, what I'm going to do first is wipe this top part off because I don't want resin all over everything. And when I close it, it'll close nice and smooth. So what I'm going to do, and guys, I will be putting these on my Etsy. But see, I just finished getting part A all set up so I can pour more resin into this. So this, I needed A because I was running out of A. And that's what I asked my husband to do, was help me with getting the A in here. So A is the resin itself, okay, guys? That's what the A is all about. It's the resin itself. Oh, I know you like it. Oh, it's fine. It probably will be if you did go into Patreon, it probably would go under pounds or something too, so you can check that out. They go with whatever money you get. So, yeah. Here's another one. That's another A. So I need 3 of these A's. Oh, I feel so blessed. You guys love my resin parts. It's not that I don't like diamond painting, but right now, with all the stress I've been under, and I had so many things that I still had to finish for my resin work. I was like, let's work on resin. Resin DIY. Not DIY, but you know what I meant. Resin. And I had resin whips I had to finish. People don't realize when you have to go into like little when you work on resin, you have to go on little I know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, and Audie has been putting up my Patreon, and she's also putting up my Etsy, and I will be adding my Etsy stuff up soon. And yay, part A is full. I love that. And this one needs to be wiped just a tad. Yeah, that's awesome. And then the other thing I like doing is yarn. I love doing crocheting. So that will be fun when I start doing crocheting. Now, we do know we have to be out of here by exactly March. Not March, but not late April, but late March, the 1st of April, we have to be completely out of this place. And we're hoping to be moved by March. That's what we're hoping. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. So I might be packing up my diamond paintings end of February, I'm thinking. And then I will just do little teeny tiny diamond paintings in March. So here you go. This is A and B together. 3 parts A, 1 part B. And what I do is I stir, stir, stir. Now that we did the main part, we're going to do some fun. Yes, the 1st of April, we have to be out of here. Have to. By midnight, it says in the letter. So Jeff and I are really looking for a place to live. Really looking. So here we are mixing the resin. Now tomorrow I will do another resin pour, but that one will last for about 2.5 hours to 3 hours. Okay, guys? Because that is my real resin timing. But today I just wasn't in the mood to do diamond painting. Is that wrong of me? Not wanting to do diamond painting today? After all, I am working on some type of diamond stuff because guess what? I'm doing the resin. I'm doing the resin pour. Oh, thank you. So, what we're going to do is we're going to get everything ready, and we are going to. That one's not too bad, so I will fix that. And guess who wants this little guy? Jen wants this little guy. So I'm going to have to, she wants to know how much it's going to cost for it. So I'll have to do that. And this one right here. So what I'm doing is I'm putting them back in the thing so I can actually do the resin pouring. Oh, thank you guys. I felt really bad because of the fact that I know that today was supposed to be. Oh, thank you, Audie. So that's what's going on. So today I'm going to take a little bit of this. And I might put a little white in the background of this. This is regular white ink. Just a little bit. And I'm going to add a little shimmer to it. And there's the alcohol ink. It just turned white. I'm not sure if you can see that, but it's definitely turned white, as you can tell. And I will add a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit of, if I can find that green little thing I had originally. Where did I put that green little thing? I had a green little thing I was working on. I don't feel good about this when I can't find my green little thing. Oh well, I'll go get a new one. There's the green little thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put about this much. Do you see how much I'm putting? About that much? Because I don't want a whole lot. I just want enough to cover the backs of these with like a little bit of a clear white, you know, adding white to it. Just a little bit of white. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit more white to this. So I'm going to add a white to this. And it should turn like a whitish color. Can you see that whitish color there? I'm mixing it and making it nice and pretty and everything like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take 2 or 3 of these. So I'm going to take this right here. And this right here. And take this right here. Now, I'm pretty sure this one needs more white, guys. And more pretty. So what I do is, well, I wipe this off so it doesn't stick. And then I take a little bit of this, just a little, and I'm doing that. And what I'm doing is I'm doing the backs of these. So I'm going to put some white, about that much white. I think that'll look really cute. And then I'm going to mix this because I need it to go into the backs of these. That needs to have the backs ready. Because what I do is prepare it for the resin. Sorry, when I'm paying attention, I stop talking for a second. Sorry about that. But it's to prepare it for getting ready for the, what is it called? I know what I'm thinking about, guys. Maybe you guys can remind me. So I'm preparing it for the magnets. I knew I was going to get the word out. So yeah, I'm right now working on this and preparing them for the magnets. So that helps you see what I'm doing. I'm preparing these for the magnets. Now, I always add a little bit of white, and still doing it. Okay, a little bit of white. And I'm getting these prepared for magnets because I think that would be kind of cool to have a little bit of a white in the background. So it separates it from the other part. So yeah, it separates it from just the main color here. So I'm going to add some white into the backgrounds of these ice creams. It's just to give it a little bit of a coloring. And then you mix this white into the background here. As you can tell, I'm mixing it so it's nice and fluid. So here's the whites in the background. As you can tell, it's really pretty. And it's used up. And when it's completely done, I'm right now working on getting this little part right here with the white in the background. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to let these dry. And this one's going to be mixed in just a tad bit more. Because and I need it to dry in about, how long does it take for this to dry? Not 24 hours. I want it where it's sticky. Oh, congratulations. 40 years old, huh? So, yeah. So that gives you an idea what I'm doing here. I'm getting things ready because I have things I need to send out to people, and oh, I'm so glad that didn't fall. I don't know what I would have done if it fell, guys. Not at all. That looks good. Okay, cool. So that is the one right there. Now I am going to right here is a cute little, she loved this. She said, I want that for a prize. So this is for the what is it called? what was it called? They said the retreat. I was trying to remember the retreat. So that part right there is for the retreat. So sorry about that, guys. I didn't mean to jiggle or move everything. So, and I am going to do something else soon. I am going to use gold flake again. Now, if you know what gold flake is, or gold foil, it's real gold, by the way. It's not fake. This is what gold foil is, or gold flake. Gold foil. That's real gold foil, as you can tell. It's very pretty. And I'm going to fix it with a different color. Now I'm going to do white in here. About 4 drops. And I'm just going to stir, stir, stir. Because I want this to be put on the teddy bears. Well, not teddy bears, but you know what I mean, the koalas. Just to give it a little bit of va-va-va-voom. I have a few koalas I need to work on. So, here's the first koala. No, I'm not going to put a whole lot. It's just enough so I can get it ready for the, yeah, there. So what I'm going to use is this thing right here. It's called a, so I want it to go over to the edge, not over the edge, but to the edge. And as you can tell, I'm like getting everything ready for, I don't want it too full, but I want it full enough that I can get it over to the edge. Not over the edge, but to the edge. Because I'm getting it ready for a magnet. And I want it to look kind of good. So you're seeing how I'm preparing my koalas. And believe me, the koalas need to be prepared. I have magnets, left and right magnets. That's how I make the cover minders. These are my signatures, guys. Because I live in Australia, these are my signatures. So I make koala bears. These are the koala bears. It's just enough to cover up the arms and you can see what I done there. Do you see it? It's like a little white. So there's a white, as you can tell. So there's that. That's ready. Now, even though right now, where did I put you? This one's ready. I'm really scared. I don't know how this is going to turn out. Guys want to see? I'm really scared. That turned out cute. That turned out sweet. Sorry, I'm just showing you. Here's that wolf with the horse in it. A pink wolf with blue on the bottom. That turned out cute. I'm very pleased with that. I'm very, very pleased with that. Yeah. This is for Diamond Queen 2020. She asked specifically for this. And I'll be putting it on in a blue circular thing. And yeah, it'll be wow, wow, wow. That is beautiful. I'm very pleased with that. I was scared. Did you know that, guys? I was actually scared it didn't turn out. So I'm going to do this part right here because I'm getting it ready for, that turned out wow. That turned out very wow. So what I'm doing here is preparing these for magnets. So that's ready. Now, you guys, are you ready to watch me turn this into a frog? Let me know. Are you ready to see me turn this into a frog? I've made them before. So this one, I need a green color. I might have it glow in the dark green with another type of green. Hi, Allie. Yeah, I'm going to be working on the green frog now, and I'm going to show you how I make these little cute things. This is actually a shaker, but it's not a shaker for me, but this is a shaker. Here, I'll show you. If you visualize it, you can actually see a green frog because that's the eye area. So this was originally a shaker. So what I'm going to do is, here's my color. Come on, go over to the side so it does not come out. Okay, not a problem. So tomorrow I will be doing another resin pour. But right now I just felt the urge to work on resin. That's what I had a feeling about doing today. So this is like a green. And thank you for letting me know. I'm watching it up here. And I'm going to add green glow in the dark. This is glow in the dark powder, if you're curious what I'm doing. And I'm going to add a little bit of glitter once this is all set up. Because I'm not going to take away from anybody else, but tomorrow's my day. Tomorrow's my day of pure resin. Just today I felt the urgency to work with resin. And plus I want to get things sent out and people happy, and you know, I have not forgotten people. And okay, so that gives you an idea of the resin. The resin is like this really darkish color. Now I'm going to add a little bit. So I probably made that a little bit thick. Oh well. I probably made that very thick. Oh well. Yeah. Okay, cool. So I'm trying not to go over anyone's lives. I just wanted to finish this up so you guys finish it up strong so you guys can see some of the resin work I do, because I love making resin work. Love it. It's like one of my relaxing points, and you can tell I'm very relaxed when I work with it. I'm not panicked or anything. Look at that color, guys. Look at that color. Look at that color. Look at that color. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? And that gives you an idea. So what I'm thinking of is I'm going to get like black eyes or something, and that will be ready. So what I'm going to do is, because this is resin, I am going to let that dry out there. And that gives you an idea what I do. Okay, so what am I going to do with the extra green, you're asking? Well, I have little teddy bears I still have to work on. You know, little koalas. Why not use them up in the koala thing? Don't you agree? That gives you an idea how I make my koalas. And that gives you how much work goes into making a koala. So that is a koala. So I have three koalas I need to finish up here, or 2 or 3, maybe 4, because I have eyes right here. I'm going to show you something. I have eyes right here, and eyes right there. I'll show it to you so you can guys get an idea of what I'm talking about. Do you see the eyes in the koala? Eyes here, eyes here, eyes here. That gives you an idea of how I make my koalas. So the next thing I'm going to work on is finish pouring this in here. And that gives you an idea where I put all that color and make it really pretty. And that's going into the koala, because I don't waste. I don't waste. And I don't want to waste. I'm like literally floored at how pretty this this beautiful wolf is. I'm like really floored at how pretty it is. I didn't think it would turn out so pretty. And it turned out more than I expected. Let me check the time. Okay. I'm doing good on time, and I have a little bit more resin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put like a white wall on the bottom. So it works really well. So I'm going to take this right here, and I am going to take some of this cute stuff right here. Haven't you guys figured out that I use a lot of glitter in my work? A lot of glitter. Glitter, glitter, glitter. So that gives you an idea what I do. And this is going to have white in the background. So there's the white in the background. And it's going to really shine. And look at how clear and white that is. That is so pretty. Now, it gives you an idea. I have to finish these little guys up too. Now, right here, I'm right now working on this resin piece right here. That's good. And this resin piece right here. Now, I was talking to Marissa, the one over in Texas. And she says, please make me some koalas that will fit the theme, because you're from Australia. People will want to see your Australia. And so, did Mel come? Oh, okay. Okay. I'm half expecting something from Sophie&Toffee. And I'm wondering why it hasn't gone here yet. So, there, you guys, is the resin koalas. Now I'm going to do another resin koala, but this time I'm going to put a different color. What color do you guys want me to put? Do you want me to put like a blue color, a green color? Well, I already have a green. Do you want me to do a orange color? What color would you like me to do? Or a yellow color? Let me know. In the thing here. Blue? Anyone else? Allie wants blue. Anyone else? I want to know, because I'm going to go with a baby blue color. Blue, okay? So Deborah and Allie wants blue. Audie, Helen. Blue, Gail. Okay, we're going with blue. Now you see this color right here? This beautiful color right there? That's a baby blue. Now I am going to add some glow in the dark on this one. Won't that be fun? So I take this, and this is my glow in the dark. That's my glow in the dark. Yes, Audie, I'm paying attention. I'm watching it like a hawk. I thought I had, it says 23. I thought I had 7 minutes. But okay. I'll finish this up. I'm just trying to get all this done. And then I'm going to add some sparkle. Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. So, sparkly spark. Where's my sparkles? There's my sparkles. And yeah, I'm going as fast as I can. But I can't go too fast. When it comes to resin, it's a different story. You can't be too fast. You have to be careful. So, and I'm also thinking of making another one with gold foil. What do you guys like? What do you guys think about that? Hi, honey. So, there's the blue. Now we're going to put it in one of these I think I'll put it in this one. I love working with making these beautiful koalas. And there's the koala right there, all done. It's pretty easy for me because it's a mold, but yeah, it's a koala. And it's glow in the dark koala at that. So it gives you an idea. And I'm watching the time. It says 1:24, so I have 6 minutes from what it says. Yeah, won't it be interesting? And it has sparkle. Sparkle, sparkle. Okay, so this one is going to have gold flake. I'm so excited about this, guys. Someone asked me and said, so you really like gold flake? Yeah. so you really like gold flake? And I'm like, yeah. This, guys, is gold flake or gold foil. They use it on now watch what I do. Go in there. Yep, that's gold foil. Now look what I do. I broke it up. It looks so pretty, doesn't it? Can you imagine one of those beautiful bears having that as it's out of gold, pure gold. And then I'm going to add a little bit of glow in the dark yellow, just a little. And just a little gold in the dark, glow in the dark, just to go in between this stuff. Oh, that's going to be pretty. Yeah, it's gold leaf. Gold leaf. And that's what I use. And someone got me interested in doing gold leaf. Renee did. And she says, you're liking gold leaf. And I'm like, yeah, I am. And do you want me to add just a teeny bit of sparkle? I'm going to add a little bit of sparkle, like very little. Like, about that much. And it has just that much. And it's going to be amazing. Oh, I can't wait. Because this actually has gold leaf. So, here it goes. In here. And this one right here is going to be gold leaf. Oh, isn't that pretty? Oh my word, I'm loving this. And then I'm going to have to get off because just like someone suggested, it's 5 minutes and it's now exactly 2 minutes and I have to get off. But look at that. Isn't he cute? I'm thinking of that one for Marissa's thing. So there you go. What do you think? Yep, that's a wrap. Good. Okay, guys. Thank you for coming to my video. Please give me a thumbs up if you like my video. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. It will take 24 hours. Please ring the bell so you know when I upload another video. And guys, I got something new in the mail about 2 days ago. And it is from someone who made me a tumbler. And last but not least, please comment and let me know what you think of everything I've done today, because seriously, I just needed to do this. Enjoy your day, everyone, and shalom and many blessings. Talk to you guys tomorrow at 9 o'clock my time, and it's going to go for 2.5 hours of pure resin pouring. Shalom.